You're going to understand this unit circle way more than I did when I was your age. If you understand right now, if you understand that this unit circle is made up of pieces of 12 or pieces of 4, or I mean 8, you already understand it better than I did. All I did is have the unit circle written down in my cheat sheet and memorized it. That's it. I had no clue why things were where they were, anything. Okay? Alright, so let's look at this. So this is negative, right? So it's going to go around like this. So we got to think about how many times does 2 go into 7? Twice, right? No, 3. Right? So 3, right? 3 pi's, right? Plus a 7, or so that would be 1 over 2 pi, right? So half of a pi. Okay? So this is going around. So this is a funky problem. Okay? This is going around 3 pi, so that would be 1 whole time. That's 2 pi, right? And then 3 pi would be another half time, right? Halfway around. And then a half of a pi would be another quarter of the way, right? So we're talking about what degree here? This is 90 degrees, right?
90 degrees.
90 degrees. Alright, so we're trying to figure out what the degree of 90 degrees is. Okay? Well, tangent of 90 degrees is undefined. Okay? But now what you can do, right, is it's kind of hard to use your unit circle on this, right? Because there's no triangle involved in this case, right? In this case, we can't use the unit circle to help us because the triangle is a line, right? Right? Because if I have a line and I have a 90 degree angle and I have another 90 degree angle, then the triangle just became a parallel line to itself, right? There's no way for this and this to have another angle in there that adds up to 180, right? Because it already adds to 180. It doesn't work. So we can't make a triangle that has 2 90 degree angles in it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay? So we can't make a triangle from it. So using a unit circle isn't going to work. We can use our reference though. And our reference is 90 degrees. We know it's 90. It's either 90 going this way, right? Or it's 90 going this way. Because a reference angle is not positive or negative, right? So what you have to do is think of it as 90. And so whenever you get a 90, a 180, a 270, or a 360, right? Or a 0. Or what about negative 90, right? Or a negative, because this was negative, oops, because we went around negatively, right?
Yes.
So this is actually a negative 270, isn't it? Right? Now it's still going to come up as 90. And if we did tangent of negative 270, it's still going to come up as undefined. So, but just check it. Tangent of negative 270 equals undefined. Domain error. Okay? So, this is undefined. Okay? Sorry. Undefined. Now, sine, cosine, they're not undefined. So you'll have to put that number in. Okay? And the way I would do it is by putting in one of these 3 numbers. I wouldn't just put in 90 for sine. You see what I'm saying? or like for 180. Okay? I'd put in 180 or 0, they're going to be the same. I'd put it 90 or 90, but negative 90 is different than 90. That's what I'm trying to say, right? If this were negative, so this is going negative to 270, but my reference angle is still 90, right? I want to check is if I wanted to know sine of this number, right? Then I want to check, let me clear this, is sine of negative 270 is 1. Is sine of 90 is 1. So they're actually both the same. But I would double check that every time. Okay? Does that make sense? But yeah, so that one's a tough one because whenever it comes up, and again, what quadrant is this in? That's a trick question. It's not in a quadrant. Remember? 1, 2, 3, 4. But if it's on a 90, or if it's on a 180, or if it's on the axis, it's not in a quadrant, right? And those are the ones that mess with us. The ones that aren't in a quadrant, we can't use in the unit circle. And that's why they're throwing it to you. They want to make sure that you still are using your calculator to get an exact number. That's an exact number, by the way, right? Undefined, or what if it was sine of that? It would be 1. So that's an exact number.
Is all for that problem?
That's it.